This is Jordan Tower with JT News. Make sure you smash that like button, smash that subscribe, and let's get right into the news. Well, Mayweather is having his own exhibitions now, and he actually is firing the ref if he doesn't like the call. This is him firing the ref in the middle of the... It's a collab with Dazn. Okay, so I thought it was just his... He's probably fronting the money, but man... Firing the ref in the middle is crazy. Diddy was seen on South Beach, which is another crazy thing. Why is he wandering around like everything's all good? It's not. Shaking hands with fans. It's like, dude, you're a menace to society at this point. You gotta stay recluse, bro. You got your own private beach. He's like, I want to walk amongst the people and see if they still love me. Diddy needs that to feel love. Young Miami says, let's do Carisha, please. Season 2, Akademiks. I would love to sit down from my point of view. Everyone's point of view is important. Akademiks says, I'm down. This is going to be, you're going to get slaughtered on this show. If you go up there. But hey, I respect it. Going to the Lions Den. But... So I thought it was this girl that was seen, but anyways, we'll get to that in a second. It's really Yasin or whatever her name is. So she's a Spanish artist that used to date Anuel. She was seen with. She's basically trying to get even with Tekashi. Her name's Yaleen Masvarel. She's with Lil TJay, right? Now, this comes just after, I don't know if you guys caught it. He put a chain on her, too. So I guess he's smashing. Lil TJay's a savage. But here's the thing. Tekashi could be in a lot of trouble. He leaked a sex tape, it looks like, with her in it. That's called revenge porn, okay? Now, revenge... punishment. Let's see. First offense is 12 months in jail and $1,000 fine. But if there's multiple offenses on top of that, it's $100,000 for each fine and 5 years in prison. Posting on a website, which I think he did. It's a felony. He might go back to jail over this. I haven't seen it catch traction, but all she has to do is file. You know? Nicki Minaj, her fan, or ex-fan, I was shocked. We talked that, Nicki Minaj called her like a stalker and a broke stalker or something. So she's taking Nicki to court for $5 million? Come on, man. No. That's crazy. I'm sorry. The Game must want smoke with Chris Brown because he changed his profile pic to Karuchi's latest picture. And he's cool with Chris Brown. I have no understanding why. Then we already kind of reported on this, but it's catching more traction today. Mitch, which is Lil Yachty's friend, put out all this stuff. Please don't let the clip misguide you. The one with Lil Yachty's kind of like bullying him and saying, yeah, where would you be without me, your rich friend, right? It doesn't represent me and Yachty's friendship. We joke around, but it's harsh. But this comes after Lil Yachty said he was canceling the podcast because Mitch didn't clear it up with people. He doesn't want to do the podcast. He was doing it for Mitch. Okay. And then we got YBC Dull. Right, that's his name, YBC Dull. His father puts out a statement with no accountability. And you might disagree with me, but I think the father and the mother should have accountability. Their son was beyond disrespectful in the streets, right? Why is your son in the streets? Why? What happened? You know? I know it's not always the parents' fault, but something went wrong. Hey, all of you, my son's friends, family, I'm Dul's father. I was handed over my baby boy's belongings this morning by his close friends, and I wanted to clear up any confusion. My son Abdul Vix was murdered yesterday afternoon, broad daylight, while sitting on the back of a car alongside his friend, who was also shot in the hand. My son was not on a bike. He was not killed, nothing like that. Let's stop the fake news. My son did not live a life of insane. Okay, so you did account that, right? But I was not born yesterday. My son was targeted in some setup plot. That's the only way you could get him from up close. I'm standing on that. For someone to be able to walk up close to his car, he was first red flag for sure. And I promise we're not going to stop till y'all dudes are exposed. He wants to get back on the hops. We're not going to stop till dudes are exposed. I spoke to my son the night before this all went down, and I couldn't understand why. This talk out of all days felt different. Pops, it's been weird. Cars passing by me for a week now. You're beefing with everybody. What do you mean? Feels weird. Anybody could pass you and kill you. You're pretending to dig up graves, talking spicy in interviews, talking about shooting people. He says, I swear, whenever you was running from son, they was watching you closely. I'm gonna expose it, man. I can't believe it. I won't ever want to believe this. I ain't ever gonna shut up because I wanted you to beat the odds, son. I told you the street's a nasty game, especially where we from. Well, why didn't you help him get out? Why didn't you come up with a plan to leave? Ain't no winning this, right? I have to bury my junior. My family and I would like to thank everyone for the love, kind messages sent out to my boy we lost, a real one. May Allah forgive him for all of his sins, and make his grave spacious and full of light. Yeah, I'm sorry, man. There's got to be some accountability. I feel bad for the dad. I know he's hurting, and he might have wrote that in pain. Not a might. He did. The mom. I feel bad for all of them. I do. But, you can't just... Bro, he was a menace, bro. And the people who kill him are a menace, too, probably. It's like, come on. I'm sorry, man. Truth is the truth. The truth... Somebody will attack me in the comments for telling the truth, but it is the truth. It is what it is. I'm sorry. Anyways, just like Tekashi brings all this on himself. All this. It's JordanTower, JT News. Make sure you smash that like button. Hit that subscribe button. I'll check you on the next one.
Jordan Tower.
News.